Hello Sagittarius, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your December 2021 love reading. So welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we're going to dive into the collective energy of Sagittarius, and we're going to take a look at all things love, whether you are single, whether you are partnered up, or maybe you are separated. We are going to take a look at it all. So just a friendly reminder, this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every single one of you, so please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading, Sagittarius, or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, so we are going to dive into your Celtic cross, but first we're going to get a few messages from the romance angels. So we have some very beautiful cards showing up here for you, Sagittarius. We have very soon and worth waiting for, which came out together here. It says clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And we also have divine timing is at work in your love life. So worth waiting for, especially if you are waiting to come together or attract a new love, which certainly looks like it could be coming in here, or the energy of a current relationship being reborn again. We also have attraction and romantic feelings. You attract romantic love by enjoying in this moment fully. And we also have your feelings are real and worth exploring. So those two came out together as well. For some of you, this can be a brand new attraction, and this can also be a rekindling of maybe a spark that died out here. And then we have new love showing up here. So again, this can be somebody brand new, or there is a spark reunited in a current relationship. It does say a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And we do have that over here as well. But, you know, like I said, we're going to read the energy, whether you are single, partnered, or separated. We'll just read the energy here. But let's dive into your reading here, Sagittarius, and take a look at what is going on in your energy. What is the heart of the matter for the month of December 2021? Let's take a look here. December 2021. We have the Eight of Pentacles showing up for you, which is the Eight of Earth. Eight of Earth showing up says that somebody is working on a relationship, whether this is a new relationship, whether it is a current one. Somebody is putting in a little bit of effort, which is beautiful here. The Eight of Earth is about mastering something that you did not know about here, or how to overcome. For some of you, this can be going to counseling if you are in a relationship, or at least communicating and talking out your feelings. There will be very important conversations coming up here in the month of December between you and a lover, but what I am feeling is closer connection. So again, whether you are in the baby stages of a relationship, or if you are 20 years in a relationship, there will be important conversations I feel will come up for you and allow you to both express where you're coming from here. We have, to clarify the Eight of Pentacles, we have the Wheel of Fortune. This is about going with the flow. This is about the ebb and flow of life here. And the Wheel of Fortune says if things have been a little bit chaotic, or if somebody has been resisting some sort of change, or resisting opening up their heart to a situation or a person here, this is about moving forward and having progress within a relationship here. So I do like to see this coming, because it says that fate is intervening, especially if you've been feeling a little bit up and down, or you feel like love hasn't been on your side here, or there's been a little bit of again, up and down or bad luck between you and another person. This is about exploring your feelings with another person. And I see the romantic feelings. There is feelings between you and another here, but communication may be lagging. So this says finally getting that wheel spinning in a forward direction, because you're both willing to work on your relationship here. Let's take a look. And for those of you that are single, this means that you're opening up to the flow of love, especially if you've been single for a period of time here. And for those of you that are separated as well, this is about communication. And moving forward, we have opening up, and that's exactly what we are just talking about here. This is the Four of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles says that somebody may have been withholding affection, or somebody may not have been as open as the other person here, but I feel like both of you finally are trying to work on bringing balance, bringing something to an understanding where you both can move forward in this situation here. Let's take a look at what challenges may be coming your way, Sagittarius, and how we can navigate through them. All right, Four of Fire. This is, I love this card when it's showing up in the upright. It is a challenge for you during the month of December. So all it is saying here, which isn't even a bad challenge or bad energy, but this is saying that things may not turn out the way that you expected. So especially if you've had a vacation planned, or if you did have a holiday gathering, or if you thought that you were going to be able to see somebody, this is just saying that the communication, the interactions, or the events may not turn out as planned. So what this says is communicate better. Really, that word is highlighted. Spirit is showing me communication very strong is going to be important, and it may be a challenge, especially not playing the blame game on others as well. For example, if you are in a new relationship and somebody says, hey, Sagittarius, would you like to go to a family dinner with me? And they end up not showing for an hour, but maybe their phone died and their car broke down. And I'm not saying that this is about excuses. It's about not immediately putting the blame on, because there could be circumstances outside of the person's intentions that just need to be communicated a little more clearly, is the energy I'm picking up on here. Or somebody maybe, they're just showing me an overlap. So what that says is I feel like there may be people that are not on time, or people don't show up when is expected. And that may get you a little bit impatient and frustrated, where you may take it out on other people that do not deserve it. So that may be a little bit of a challenge showing up for you in the month of December. Let's take a look and clarify. Yeah, your joy and stability. So it may happen during the times that you are hoping this is going to be joyful. This is going to be celebratory, because the Four of Wands, oh, this is the same energy here. They're just telling me, and they're right. Same energy, Four of Fire is the Four of Wands. So both cards here clarifying everything that we just said with the Four of Wands could be the challenge. So it may be double. It may be more than one event not turning out as planned. So don't let something spiral, is what it's saying here. So you know how sometimes you may get out of bed in the morning and you stub your toe, or you fall off the bed, and then you run into the door, and then you go to brush your teeth and there's no toothpaste, and it just kind of spirals as your day goes, right? This is saying don't let something spiral. Maybe nip it in the bud before it gets bad, and communicate your needs with somebody here. Let's take a look at what the foundation is for you. What is below you, Sagittarius, regarding your love life? Ace of Earth. Okay. Ace of Earth is the Ace of Pentacles, and it is all about stability. A lot of you want to bring in a more stable, solid foundation in your love life. This is about opportunities that maybe were missed in the past, finally coming up to build a solid foundation for you. It can be, you know, starting a new home, moving in with each other, buying a home or a property. This can be joining items. This may be going on vacations together, solidifying your relationship, but it does start from the ground up. So especially for those of you that are attracting and calling in new love, and for those of you, again, that are in a relationship where you've been in for a while, this is how can you bring that spark back, or how can you bring more stability to your life, especially when things get chaotic and jobs get in the way, and children and parents and health. This is about bringing the new things into your life that can remind you why this relationship is stable in the first place. For others of you, again, that are single, I do see new love coming in here. Let's take a look and clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Seeking the truth. Okay, so this is about Very important message here. Typically, people get scared off by the Seven of Swords because it can be the card of betrayal. It can be the card of deception, sneaking, lying, cheating, avoiding the truth in a situation, very selfish energy. But what they're telling me is some of you may be single due to self-preservation. What that means is you may be single because it's easier being single than it is getting your heart broken over and over again by people betraying you. For others of you, you may have an issue with trust issues because you're seeking out the truth. There may be a current relationship that either old patterns or old betrayals may be affecting, or it may be something within the current union that you feel is on stable ground. Maybe you have a feeling about something. Maybe you feel like somebody is doing something they shouldn't. But again, the challenge for you is communicating, especially if you already have trust issues here, Sagittarius, and let's say somebody doesn't call and check in. Your mind may immediately go to places that it probably shouldn't. And what this is saying here for you is bring in new ways for stability in this union instead of immediately going to that bad place or that, place of, oh, they're being deceptive, they're being shady. But by all means, do trust your intuition here. So if there are plenty of red flags for you, or even just one red flag, Sag, make sure you are trusting your intuition here on this and moving forward accordingly. But if something is happening because you're bringing in patterns or behaviors or fears or anxiety from the past that has nothing to do with the present, then that's a beautiful reminder to let something go here, or to work on that communication with a partner. Say, hey, it really triggers me when you don't call or show up, because then I think the worst. So again, communication is very important for you for December 2021. Let's take a look at what's going on in the recent past for you, Sagittarius. What is happening in the recent past? We have Hermit energy. Okay. So Hermit energy is taking a little bit of solitude, a little time out, needing to get away here. Hermit energy is about doing some soul searching, possibly even some meditating, and gaining wisdom on a situation here. For some of you, this can certainly mean, again, you are in a solitude energy where you are single. This can mean even if you are in a relationship, Sagittarius, you can still feel isolated or on the outskirts or singled out here. And that's very important, because there's a difference between being independent, both of you, and coming together and bringing out that better version. And then there's a difference between you being completely isolated and lonely and, left out on the side here. So the Hermit energy says that there could have been a little bit of you feeling left out in the cold, or you just needing to get away on your own, or get a little break from the noise, get a break from your partner, the kids, the challenges of your everyday life here. We're going to take a look and see what is going on regarding the Hermit energy. Okay, we have moving on. Eight of Cups came out here. So the Eight of Cups energy showing up is all about moving on. You're searching for something deeper, something more meaningful. Even if you are in a union currently here, Sag, you want something deeper. And that, again, is what this Ace of Earth is all about. You may be thinking, is this union the one for me? Can it deliver and give me everything that I want and seek in a union? And if not, you may be contemplating walking away or searching for ways to bring in more stability. For those of you that are single, you may have given up and you may have thought, okay, I'm just going to move on from the energy of constantly searching for love. And what this is saying here is that it is worth waiting for. You did get that card that came up for you here. So new love is worth waiting for and coming in very soon here, especially if you are single. Let's take a look here and see what is the potential for Sagittarius for December 2021 in their love life. What is the potential? All right, we have the Five of Fire, which is the Five of Wands. This is about working together, needing to work together instead of everybody always being in competition of achieving the next best thing. Okay, very important message here. It's saying that, yes, there's competition, there's obstacles. You may be in a relationship where there's always somebody competing for love or competing for attention or competing for your time or their time as well. But this is saying there needs to be teamwork. Okay, there needs to be, again, communication is key for you for December here. And if you both want to work together and communicate and collaborate, then I feel you can overcome any challenges that may come up in your way here, any obstacles. Fives are about freedom. They're also about overcoming obstacles and overcoming change and uncertainty here. So I feel like somebody needs to speak up and tell somebody how they're feeling in a situation here. And for those of you that are single, you may be feeling like there's just too much out there that isn't worth investing in because you want something deep, and maybe people don't want something deep. The people that you are finding in your life maybe just want a fling, and you do not want that here. 13 showing up to clarify. This is a transformation. This is a time of an ending. I really like this as your potential because the Death card is saying you're releasing either old patterns, old habits, old beliefs, or old people or toxicity that just does not serve you here. The Death card is about transformation. It's about a rebirth, and there's a cycle here that's outgrown. And this is exactly that energy I was getting in the very beginning. Either you're letting go of something here and you are creating new with that new love coming in, or you're creating a new spark, something more solid, more stable in a current relationship that may seem a little chaotic or bumpy or up and down, or you may be letting fears come in and block this true love from growing or expanding here. Because again, there is love. If it's currently in the energy, or if it's coming in, there will be love here, but it's like you are going through a rebirth. I feel like this is more internal than it is external here, Sagittarius. Let's take a look at the near future. What is coming in for you in the near future here, Sag? 8 of Air, 8 of Swords, releasing yourself from feeling trapped. The 8 of Swords can be about opening your eyes to the truth of a situation, especially if there is anything sneaky, shady going on. You're realizing, understanding, and getting clarity why that's happening for you, whether it is a physical sense that is actually happening in your energy, or if this is a fear that is bringing up and it's self-sabotaging a relationship here. But the 8 of Swords is about you moving towards freedom and letting go of an old story. Once you let go of whatever this old story is regarding love, you're able to turn around and see not only what is right in front of you, but what can be coming in as well. So very beautiful here. And that's where that rebirth, that transformation energy comes in. Let's take a look and clarify the 8 of Swords. And if you are feeling trapped here, I feel like it may stem with your solar plexus, your lack of self-worth. Maybe you feel like nobody else will love you if you leave a union here. Perhaps you feel like you'll stay single forever because either you're not worthy of love or other people aren't worthy of your love here, Sagittarius. So solar plexus is about your self-worth. This is about where you feel you deserve and where you belong in the world. So you could be focusing on your self-worth showing up here, and it may actually be you claiming your power to allow yourself to uncage from whatever is holding you back here. I like this. I've been using this phrase often, and it's a beautiful uncaging, especially when we do get that 8 of Air. A beautiful uncaging is what a lot of you are doing, freeing yourself up for doing and being and loving whom it is that you want, and being that authentic, true soul that you are, Sagittarius. Let's take a look and see what you are telling yourself for the month of December. Fool, you want a new beginning. Exactly. That's that new love coming in. That's the very soon energy coming in. Romantic feelings and worth waiting for. There's a beautiful new beginning coming in here, but it does take you letting go of your box, your comfort zone, taking a risk, taking a chance, and having a fresh start here. There is a leap of faith required, whether you want to accept this new love or this new energy coming in, or whether you want to release the person that you're currently in because there's no more growth. Whatever this is for you here, there's a leap of faith into a brand new beginning here. And I see you going through that transformation. I see you going through that shift. So I like this because I feel like for a lot of you, this is a new energy regarding your love. All right, what do we have here? Okay, you may be feeling in a place currently, a little bit of sadness, a little bit of isolation, and that is because of a lack of communication, but you are working towards something here. The Three of Swords can say that if there is separation, you want a new beginning. Okay, because the Three of Swords can be the card of heartbreak. It can be the card of painful loss, separation, third party, cheating. It can be even about divorce or forgiveness required or needing in this situation, whether it's self-forgiveness or forgiving another person here. But I feel like you want to get rid of this old story of whatever this Three of Swords energy is for you, and you want to dive in with a new energy. And that's exactly the whole theme of your reading here. Let's take a look at what is going on for you, Sagittarius, in your external influences. What is going on in your outside world? We have the Star, healing. A lot of healing taking place here. A lot of hope, finally, especially after a Tower moment, because the Star shows up after a Tower. It says there's healing after the traumatic moment. Self-care, self-love, and growth are very important here. And this is about something coming true, something happening because you were able to heal and put in the work of a situation here. So I feel like communication is very important. It can also be you communicating your thoughts with others, especially if you kept them inward, or if you were the kind of person, Sagittarius, to hold things in. It's very important this month that you release and that you let out whatever is going on within you, because when we hang on to these feelings, we can manifest physical illnesses, especially in our heart chakra area. So let's take a look and clarify the Star card. So we have a few cards that came up here. Okay. Wow. All right. So we have the 4 card, which is the Emperor. This is about either somebody coming in that's somebody you're highly committed to, somebody who is a leader, somebody who takes action. This can also be you taking charge of your own healing process, you doing something about it. Instead of sitting in this energy, you're taking charge of your life here. You're bringing your demons up to the surface, so to speak. It says your darkest fears. This is about your anxieties, your worries, your fears, anything in the past that has come up and really triggered the emotions within you are being worked on. So I really like to see this. So again, you're taking charge of your own healing because there may have been situations that kept you up awake at night, feeling fearful. You have a choice is what the Lovers card is saying here. There will be a very important choice that comes in. Do you heal? Do you stay in your comfort zone? Do you move beyond? Do you release a person here? Do you accept new love? So whatever this energy is for you, the Lovers card is about a choice in making a major life-changing decision that will affect your life here. But ultimately, you have the Empress. So not only do you have the Emperor, you have the Empress energy. So this can be a power couple deciding to work things out. This can be a power couple that you are coming into contact with. This can be a power couple that reaches out because we have the Three of Pentacles showing up again. So there is, again, communication. It could be between husband and wife here, but there needs to be either a spark reunited. There needs to be somebody working on some healing or some trauma. And I don't feel like it's just you. It's this person as well. But there's a lot of healing around this energy here. So let's take a look at what your hopes and what your fears are, Sagittarius, for the month of December. Two of Air. Your hope here is that you will be able to take action, make a decision, face a problem that you have been sitting in for a while. And the fear here is, what if I get stuck? This is a very difficult decision. What if I make the wrong choice? Very legit hope and very legit fear for you here. But I feel like if you trust in your intuition, and you trust in your gut feeling, and you know that second chances are available and that new love is present to you, it's saying that you will make the right decision for you. If you need to walk away from a situation as well, then you need to trust that that's what's in your highest good, because there could be new romantic feelings stirring up for you at this time. And your hope here is that there will be justice. This is the Justice card here, but it actually in this deck, I believe it may be the Hermit as well. So detaching yourself, but also about taking a little bit of a breather and figuring out what it is that you want here with the Hermit energy showing up. So let's take a look at the final outcome. What is the final outcome? Okay, they're actually telling me yes, justice. So I'm going to go back to this card here, detaching. That is the card of justice, but it's about finding your soul purpose, your soul truth, but knowing that this connection is divinely guided. There is a strong, deep connection between you and another here, but you want things to be balanced. You want things to be fair. Some of you may be having to deal with legalities as well. You have choices showing up in your final outcome. I will do one more card because, again, your hope and fear is you make the right choice, but there could be a few other choices to make along this stretch as well. Let's take a look. Okay. Page of Water. So 7 of Water and Page of Water is good because it says that there are emotions being stirred up. There will be options, choices, wishful thinking here, but it's saying that there is a need to focus here. So there will be a choice for you to go ahead and make. And I feel like, especially if you've been going back and forth, not sure which to make, you have the Page of Water coming in. So there will be news coming in that will help you, Sagittarius, make a decision. The Page of Cups can be a new offer in love. It can be something very emotional, a love letter, a romantic invite. It can be the beginning of a new relationship, and you may decide, do I want to go that route? Do I want to take that path? Or this can be, again, that new spark in a relationship, and that is what you are deciding at this time. The Page of Love, or Page of Love, well, it's kind of like the Page of Love. Page of Water, which is the Page of Cups energy, also talks about needing to evolve emotionally. So there may be choices and decisions for, again, the both of you to heal if you are in a partnership or union, because you need to evolve emotionally here. Very important decision. So not a bad outcome for you. Communication will be key. Decisions to be made here, but there is a lot of healing in your energy. So this is very beautiful. It could be healing from disputes. You know, it may be healing from the past to come into a relationship with new energy here. So overall, I feel like there's nothing insanely crazy about your reading here. I do feel like there's healings, and you do have a lot of new beginnings showing up here, especially after a time of solitude. So I feel for the most part, the energy is good for you for December, just making sure that communication is clear, because there is a power couple, a soulmate connection, a twin flame connection that is very strong. Either you're currently in it or you will be meeting this person here. Okay, so now we're going to pull a card from the Wisdom of the Oracle. And the card that we have is the Fates. So I will read from the guidebook. This is from Collette Baron-Reid for those of you that are interested. And also for anybody who's interested in any of these decks that I do use, I list them all in the description box below for your convenience. And this is the relationship message from the Fates. This is about fate, karma. Just like we said earlier here with the Justice card. It's about, excuse me, accepting that there are things you cannot change and knowing what those things are. Other people are who they are. You can't change them. The challenge is to accept them as they are and not try to make them otherwise to suit you. This is a time to look at how you attempt to mold people to fit your view of how they should be so you can remain in the relationship and avoid discomfort. What if who they are and whatever is happening between you and them in this situation is perfect from the perspective of spirit? Now is the time to accept what you cannot change, even if that means you honor yourself, spirit, and the other person by moving on. Love unconditionally, for each of us is on our own journey, and we cannot direct that of another. Be aware that this relationship is indeed fated, and you are meant to evolve into a better version of yourself as a result of it. Whew! I just got major goosebumps here regarding this situation. I am going to read you the protection message just for those of you that feel you need it, but take it as it resonates here. It is difficult to understand why painful things happen to good people. Fate is a mystery after all, yet what we do with our circumstances, the way in which we respond to life's challenges, is how we rise up and greet our destiny. Now is one of those times to be aware of your powerlessness to change certain situations and surrender to acceptance. Hang in there. Life will only get better. Act as if you believe that, for the only thing you can control right now is your attitude. When you align with the fates, being mindful of what you can and cannot change, serenity will come to you. Okay, so definitely saying that accepting people for who they are. And if there's situations here that you cannot get past, Sagittarius, and you know that you've learned the lesson here, you evolved as much as you can with this person, you may decide to walk on. For others of you, this is about your own self and evolvement as well. Learning the lessons from the past here and moving forward into a new energy, a new relationship here. So we do have the fates showing up for you. All right, Sagittarius, for those of you that are new to my channel or even returning, now we do the spirit animal exercise where I just have you close your eyes for a brief moment here, Sag. And I ask you to tune into that third eye chakra. That is the area between your eyebrows. And I ask that you think of an animal that shows up in your mind's eye. Now this can be an animal that flies high in the sky. Maybe it is an animal that swims deep in the sea. Perhaps it's an animal that is wild, domesticated, or even your own animal that you have at home, or maybe you've had since childhood. Whatever animals or animal that shows up in your mind's eye is the animal for you. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and you can come back. There's a few cards that just flipped over here onto the ground, so let me grab those. All right. And Sagittarius, for those of you who would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, all you need to do is post your power animal that you just seen in your mind's eye in the comment box below. And I personally will enter you into the free monthly reading giveaway. Okay, let's get with your power animal messages. We have Deer Spirit. It says, bring a gentle touch. This is really illuminating to me at this time, Sagittarius. Be kind to yourself is going to be very important. Be kind to yourself, especially as you're healing. Forgive yourself if needed. Forgive others. We have Hummingbird Spirit. Be here now. Be here now. So you know that energy I was getting earlier regarding events maybe not turning out as expected, especially as we get into the busier month of the year here. You may be like a hummingbird flocking from one area to another. Make sure you're enjoying the moment, not just hustling and bustling everywhere you go. We have Ant Spirit, time to collaborate. Very important because you did get the energy here of collaborating. Working with others will be very important, especially with that Five of Wands card. Collaboration is required during the month of December. We have Lion Spirit, Leo energy here. This is about being generous of spirit, but also being strong and overcoming anything that you are facing at this time. Chameleon Spirit, just what that card said here with the fates. Act as if. What is it that you want your relationship to look like? What is it that you believe in? Act as if you've already accomplished or achieved what it is that you would like here. And you'll see that the universe starts to set the stepping stones in place for healing and for achievement here. We have Wolf Spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom. So whatever has happened in the past, use it to go forward and take this leap of faith that you have here is what you want. Take that knowledge with you wherever you go. And lastly, showing up here, especially towards the end of the month, we have Rabbit Spirit. It says, now is a lucky time. They're actually giving me December 28th as well. And Sagittarius, happy birthday if your birthday is in December here, because I feel like good things are coming your way here. But again, communication will be very important, and overcoming obstacles and working with others and not needing and having to do everything by yourself here, Sagittarius, especially with the Hermit energy showing up for you twice. All right, so now we're going to get a card from the Soul Truth deck, and this is one of my favorite parts of the reading because it really has you thinking on that deep soul level. So I do recommend that you either pause the video and maybe journal or jot down this question and the advice, and really let your soul sit with this energy here, Sagittarius, because there's a lot of intuitive insight that comes from these cards. Okay. And your question for the month of December is, what is my body telling me right now? Our body speaks to us through physical pain or discomfort. Our body sends messages for us to look more deeply, see the trapped emotions, the lurking fears and beliefs that limit you. Listen to your physical body and you will be led to the source of your pain. It's time to get your healing on. Absolutely. Your soul action, Sagittarius, is this. Get the book Heal Your Body by Louise Hay and find the answers toward which your body is guiding you. Okay. I'm getting a few things here. I'm getting, I think this is left shoulder pain, as well as could be lower right or even left hip pain for some of you as well. So do take that into consideration with what your body is telling you, especially if you do have any issues in the heart chakra as well. That could be about forgiveness, but do seek medical professional guidance if there's an area of concern for you, Sagittarius. All right. And last but not least, before we close down your reading, I typically pull a crystal from the crystal bowl here, but this month I am going to draw from the Crystal Spirit Oracle guidebook here and deck. And typically, emeralds, beautiful. They were just telling me it could be, I don't know if this is a birthstone possibly, or if this is a stone maybe somebody is wearing, because we have emerald showing up here. So this is another guidebook and deck by Collette Baron-Reid, one of my favorites. And it's also the card of 22, which when you add up 2 and 2 equals the Emperor energy. It's about you taking charge of your healing, because green is that beautiful healing energy. And I opened right up to the page here. So this is about giving and receiving, just as I was talking about with this heart chakra. It says opening your heart to friendship, receiving love, and embracing unity. So your relationship message is this. Love is meant to flow through you from within and without, cleansing your energy field so that you can feel your soul's worth and know that you are always loved. Love may not be coming to you right in the second in this form you prefer, but don't overlook its presence. Express love towards yourself and others. Remember, loving your neighbor means starting at home with the self-love. Now is the time to set aside the obstacles that block you from receiving, experiencing, and expressing love, and simply be the love you want to see in the world and in your life. Trust that when you open to love, loving partnerships are possible to help you heal old wounds. Wow, very powerful message here. Clarifies everything we've been talking about here, Sagittarius. So there is a lot of heart healing, clearing of old wounds, clearing of old energy, and allowing yourself to open up, especially if there is stubborn energy anywhere in your field, or if you like to, with the Hermit, possibly need to do everything alone. This is about working with others, communicating your needs, and knowing that you can have and allow the love that you would like to receive and the love that you deserve, because you are very worthy of love here, Sagittarius. So that is what I have for your December love reading 2021. So if this message does resonate with you, Sag, please do feel free to hit that thumbs up or like button. It certainly helps get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it most. Also, if you would love to put your comment of your power animal in the box below, I again will personally enter you into that free monthly reading giveaway where I pull one lucky winner on the first of the month and post the video right back here on this channel. And feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. If this message did not resonate, feel free to check out your other chart placements. And I also do career readings, full moon, new moon, and bonus regarding your health, wealth, and abundance. So you can check out those as well. All right, Sagittarius, sending you all out a lot of love, light, and abundance. Till next time.